taking off today. We got all the dishes done, all of our main stuff taken care of. Oh wow, my hair is nuts. That's the better view. So we got 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock checkout, and we still have our jack stands to get down, and we have to hook up the truck in a really awkward position. It is a bit tight here, so just a fair warning. Boom, truck already in our grill. All right, switch you around just for a second. And then this is how close we were today. All our services were right here. I've already taken care of most of that today. Kind of a weird, awkward spot for the electricity, and a little 90-degree sewer this time, but some really nice trees, a nice little yard. Place is not pet friendly, okay? Everything is no pets, no pets, no pets. I swear they spent more time putting up signs about no pets than they do with whatever kind of pet nonsense they're trying to keep out of here. So here is the situation from a distance. We got the bikes out. The Starlink could not get reception in this area here. So I think probably gonna tee up as a Starlink 2 video in the future. Also, I wanted to share with you some buffering issues I've been dealing with lately, and just everything else that's been going on with Starlink, prices changing and things like that. So we have a tight space here today. We got to get off the Andersons and our jack stands because of all these road closures and everything going on. We've had to make crazy routes. God bless Darian for putting up with all the issues that she's had to deal with, trying to get us into some cool locations. It's pretty nice, it's pretty packed in. Look at this. Oh, so that's what we got. Hopefully we'll have some clear and good traffic today, but the weather is fantastic here. I had to spray down the bike cover this morning with the outdoor kitchen because the world's favorite and smartest dog, Sergi, just lifted his leg and peed all over it this morning. But you can't blame him. Everything out here, and I'll just give you an example. I think we're right next to this grass patch. No dogs. So there's no dogs all up and down here. And so when you walk your dog, it's like, what's he supposed to pee on? Nothing. That was a bit frustrating with this RV park, but they were very friendly. The price was good for the area, and their amenities were exactly what we were looking for. In fact, I got laundry going, our last load before we take out of here. Everybody's been showered up and we are good to go. We're excited to bring you on this road trip, so come on with us.
Exciting day. We've had some issues, as you can tell, with the bikes going in and out. So we got some new bad boys to put on. It's a big one.
An hour, 40 minutes or so, 40 minutes left to check in. So we're gonna go in and throw these bad boys on these steps because they need some love.
Look what we were dealing with down here. What is wrong with us? This is long overdue.
Now look at this. Look at this little shiny. So bring on the rain, we don't care. Bring it on the mud, the sand, all of it.
We got more goodies. Time to see if it fits.
So I just found this on sale at our favorite neighborhood, Camp World. And this was only for $24.97 for the club price. So if you're a Good Sam member, you get the club price here.
Oh, looky, it's even got a zipper up here.
Yes, ma'am. I can load. It's built for it, so I'm excited. We're gonna see.
Sweet.
If this thing fits. Oh, I can already tell it does. Oh Yeah. I just love buying the proper thing for the thing, you know? I'm so over saving $3 or $4 and getting something that doesn't work.
Fits like a flippin' glove. Look at this thing.
Man, that looks pro, doesn't it? I mean, now it almost looks like we're legit.
Almost. Look how cute our little sawhorse is for our little view. But this spot is huge and not really the best. This is what we have to put.
So that's what we're going to need to be watching.
And we're concerned with this tree here. Yikes. Bumper's getting a little close down here. But it didn't hit. We're good. Alright, we're getting her in here. We'll see. There's like 3 sewer places here. We get our choice. But then look, we're gonna have these pretty puppies with us. Again. Not as many, but a few. Look at that big guy. Holy crap, guys, I have some super exciting news. Brian's outside, I don't know what he's doing, but I just checked our Starlink order. Look, there's a tracking number, and I checked that. It's scheduled for today, Friday, 3/31. We just reached out to them the other day, and so this is like super big news. Let's go tell Brian. Oh, that's a story for another time. Hey, babe. Guess what?
What's up, bro?
Hey. Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, the truck needs some more love, so...
Organization day?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I just checked our Starlink, and we have a tracking number.
No kidding?
Yeah, so I checked the tracking number, and it's supposed to be delivered today. Can you believe it?
No.
So...
No, I cannot. We just ordered that, what, a couple days ago?
Yeah, like 3 days ago, and they told us like a week to 2 weeks.
Well, that is very exciting.
It's insane, is what it is.
That is. That's good service, considering. Well, I guess we were kind of wondering what it might be like to get one again. They said maybe up to 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Well,
did you show them what we got going on right now?
No, I kind of showed that, but that's it.
So our motors quit working on the Starlink a couple days ago.
It's been a week.
Yeah, a week. Time just goes. So what we've been doing, it won't work on its stand anymore. So I had to take it off the stand and just kind of position it up into the sky. And it's honestly, it's been working, but not very well. I mean, we're only getting sketchy speeds at best and lots of interruptions. I would have expected more out of it, and if the motors were under stress, I would have expected it to have like a fail-safe to like stop it from breaking, but I don't know what happened. We're not really sure. So very happy with the replacement, considering it's been like everybody we've been talking to that's trying to get into Starlink for the first time, it's been taking them.
They're still waiting.
Yeah.
We're just facing it where we think.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of where it got signal, so I ain't moving it. So that's that.
The customer service chat system wasn't the greatest, but we're gonna have this within a week. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, it did break pretty easy. And are they charging us for a new dish or not?
Nope, free. Free
So-
shipment, priority shipment, they told me when they reached out. They listened to our survey.
I did. I filled out a survey, and Elon was listening, I guess.
They came through once again. So far, we can't really complain about Starlink.
Yeah.
It's been great.
But yeah, we've been battling
California
a couple things.
roads.
And we're getting through it, though. It's no biggie.
We're out here living the life, though. We have our own little poppy garden. It's really cool this morning. They were little tiny, they're little wizard hats is what they were, and now they're slowly opening up, and there's B-Dog.
I saw a deer, scared the crap out of me. Just sticking his head right up above that bush. He jumped back twice and then took off up the hill. I know we got deer here, mountain lion,
Bobcat.
and the domestic house cat.
Sergi!
Sergi, you get out of there.
So maybe you're just like Dare and I, full of excitement, ready to pull the trigger on a dishy, thinking about all the options Starlink gives you to be completely off-grid, yet fully connected with a decent view of the sky. Well, before you do, let me share with you a few items I wish I got from the start and how Starlink's customer service held up processing our claim. So let's get right to it.
We always want to make sure that dishy is in stow mode and unplugged from the outlets during moving day or when it's not in use. We also ditched our bulky Starlink box. We thought we would use it because the dish came in it, but it didn't turn out working like we wanted. So we did end up getting a 12-gallon Husky box. We bought it at Home Depot. The dimensions are as seen here, which are perfect for dishy. And dishy sits right in, just nice and tight, right inside. And we do put a little blanket in there for dishy. Helps with the overall vibration. The customer service was great. Although it was all through email, sometimes I prefer that these days. It would have been nice to have somebody on the other line just to talk with, because that's what I'm more familiar with, but this was great all the same. I felt like they understood our problem and they acted on it immediately. I've had issues with companies and it would take them a day or two to respond. Starlink responded within hours and put our shipment, as you could tell, it was on high priority and we got it way faster than we anticipated. So I'm very happy with the customer service and the fact that they warranted the motor and gave us a replacement for free was excellent. Another accessory that we didn't anticipate needing on the road is the Ethernet cable connection for the Starlink router. Most of your routers at home have an Ethernet connection or a way to plug one in. This one, however, does not. So if you do need a hardline connection for your internet in your rig, you will need this adapter right here that plugs in and allows one Ethernet cord access. Now, this is available on their website. I've seen some people doing a lot of price gouging on eBay. This is a $25 accessory. I would only buy it from Starlink. With your router at home, it is powered by an AC plug-in, a 110 outlet. Now, you might take that for granted. I know I did before. I didn't think about when we're boondocking, when I have the generator plugged in and running, charging our battery supply. When I'm unplug that to plug it back into the inverter, I lose power for a minute or two while I'm making that transformation. Well, Brian, that's not a big deal, right? And normally, no, it's not. Internet only really means something when we're working, right? So Dare and I working from home, internet connections sometimes are crucial. Video calls, Wi-Fi calling with family, whether that's work or not, it's important. For $95, we found a solution. So we can now plug in our Starlink router into one of these 6 battery and surge protector outlets here. This inside has a lead acid battery that does provide power to the router and anything plugged into these 6 outlets for a certain amount of time. It does depend on what you have plugged into it. This also is great because it does have 9 outlets, which the rig is lacking outlets anyway. So this sits right underneath our table, plugged into our outlet, and basically it sits out of the way. I mean, we barely know it's there. It doesn't make any noise. This thing has been great. It's been working as advertised. This allows us to maintain connection, never interrupt, and worth the $98 that we paid for it for sure.
Chasing your dreams is exciting, overwhelming, humbling. Maybe you're thinking of full-time travel. When you do, does the first thing that come to mind is who you're leaving behind? And maybe the second is, when will you see them again? Maybe it's a hurdle for you like it was for us. Well, just as an example, Dare's parents, Matt and Tina, are meeting up with us at our next stop. This is the third time they visited since we left. We've explored Utah, Arizona, and California. We've seen and done some amazing things together since hitting the road. Meeting up while you're full-time traveling, you really have two options. When they're close enough, they'll drive to meet you. If not, we'll find a good deal on a flight and we'll move to that area to pick them up. It's been working great so far, and you will get better at it each time. I think in some ways this thing has changed us all. And as time presses on at an uncontrollable rate, we're somehow able to slow it down out here. And when it's all said and done, quality over quantity is most often the trade.
We are game planning in the Target parking lot in the back. We're gonna be going over the Golden Gate Bridge.
I'm a little nervous. We did go over it before in the 4Runner and back, but we're really hoping, fingers crossed, that the traffic plays nice and we get Johnny, across the Golden Gate just fine.
The dogs are in the 4Runner because we're a double vehicle family. Slept
Walkers
out.
are ready.
It's about 3 hours, but since we're gonna hit the Golden Gate because we want to take Big John over it, it adds a little bit of time. So it's gonna be closer to 4 hours for us. It'll be exciting.
Johnny's got to go over the Golden Gate, right? It's totally worth it for an extra hour.
Next time on the Freezes, we set up shop in Clear Lake, California. This is California's largest natural freshwater lake. Now during our stay, portions of the one reopened, so guess what? We couldn't resist a couple day trips down to Big Sur. This is also where we discovered a serious problem with our off-grid power system, which puts an end to our ability to boondock unless I can find a solution fast. And as always, Dare and I want to thank you for watching, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our newest videos, and we'll see you in the next one.